The sun peeked over the frosty hills of Snowdrop Island, spilling soft golden light onto the shimmering ice. The 4 penguin friends, Pip, Pebble, Poppy and Puff, were already wide awake, waddling excitedly toward the center of the village. Today wasn't just any day. It was the day of the Penguin Parade of Wonders, the biggest celebration of the whole year. Every penguin from every corner of the island was gathering to show off a special talent, costume or silly trick. And for the first time ever, Pip, Pebble, Poppy and Puff had been invited to lead the parade. Pip's stomach fluttered. Pebble bounced in circles. Poppy twirled and giggled. Puff puffed out his chest proudly. "Okay, team," Pip said, "this is our moment. Let's make this parade the best one ever." They waddled toward the gathering area, where penguins were everywhere, sliding, hopping, dancing, juggling snowflakes, and even balancing tiny snowballs on their heads. The excitement sparkled brighter than the ice. The parade leader, a wise old penguin named Whistler Waddlebeak, clapped his wings for attention. "My friends," he announced, "today we celebrate joy, friendship, and the magic of being together." And leading our parade this year, the 4 little penguins who brought more laughter and kindness to the island than a whole blizzard of giggles. Pip nearly fainted from pride. Pebble whispered, "That's us! That's us!" The band began to play cheerful, bouncy music made from icy chimes and hollow snowdrums. The sound tinkled across the snow like sparkling bells. "Ready?" Poppy said. "Ready?" Everyone cheered. And so the parade began. The Parade of Wonders. Pip waddled at the front, waving his small flippers like he was greeting thousands, even though it was more like dozens. Pebble hopped from foot to foot, making funny squeaky sounds that made the baby penguins giggle uncontrollably. Poppy twirled and spun like a tiny ballerina, leaving small icy swirls behind her. Puff waddled dramatically, pretending he was a famous explorer on a grand mission. Behind them came penguins wearing rainbow scarves, penguins doing snow cartwheels, penguins carrying glowing lanterns made of frozen bubbles, penguins floating on tiny ice rafts shaped like stars. The whole island glittered with happiness. Suddenly, a gust of wind whooshed across the ice, blowing a huge cloud of sparkly snow toward the path. The whole parade gasped. "Oh no!" Pip cried. "The walkway is blocked." All the penguins stopped. But Poppy's eyes lit up. What if we make it part of the show?" Pebble bounced. "Like a snow sparkle maze." Puff pointed triumphantly. "We can lead everyone through." So the 4 little penguins waddled into the sparkling snow cloud and used their flippers to carve a twisty, swirly path through the glittering drift. The snow sparkled around them like tiny stars. The other penguins followed through the glowing maze, laughing and clapping their wings. It looked magical, like a parade winding through a cloud of fairy dust. Whistler Waddlebeak wiped a joyful tear from his eye. "This," he said softly, "is the most wonderful parade we have ever had. The grand finale." At the end of the route, the penguins gathered on a wide, shining ice field. Lanterns twinkled around the edges. The music quieted. Pip, Pebble, Poppy and Puff stepped forward. Pip spoke in a small but proud voice. "We made today special because we did it together," Poppy added. "And because we believed we could," Pebble chirped. "And because fun makes everything better," Puff puffed out his chest. "And because friends make the world sparkle." The crowd cheered so loudly that the snowflakes danced. Whistler Waddlebeak placed 4 tiny medals, shaped like snow stars, around their necks. "To our youngest parade leaders ever," he announced, "thank you for filling Snowdrop Island with joy." The penguins bowed. The music started again, and the celebration continued long into the evening as the sky glowed pink and purple above them. It was a day none of them would ever